This episode of Fridge Diving is sponsored by the extra creamy Danish creamery butter. It's also the star of the sauce in my leftover jerk chicken pasta. Let's go. Long story short, last night around 3 or 4 in the morning, I got a little hungry, got jerk chicken, ate an order right off the hood of my car, got another order for later. I didn't know what I was gonna do with it, but now I've decided I don't just want chicken alone, I wanna make a pasta, so I'm gonna make, my rendition of a jerk chicken pasta. Basically, all I have to do is heat up the chicken, so in the meanwhile, I'm gonna get the pasta started. Step 1, water. So right now while we got the water boiling, we're gonna get our sauce started. A little olive oil, and we're gonna drop the garlic in. We're gonna use a whole bulb because there's no such thing as too much garlic. Do we have a coffee mug somewhere? It's my favorite garlic kitchen utensil. Break it, the skin falls right off. I was home frustrated around 4 years ago and just started smashing garlic with a cup. And now it's a thing. Not even cutting this up, whole cloves. The bigger piece you get, the better. You're lucky. We'll let this heat. Is this even on? No. Once it heats up, we like to tilt, let it bathe in the oil a little bit, bring it back, off and on and off. What do we have here? A couple sun-dried tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, this many. Now we're talking. Right now is the star of the whole show. This is the enhancement, this is the level up. Whole stick of that Danish creamery. Right now the butter is making the base of the sauce. There is no sauce without the butter. How does it make me feel? I don't know. I feel like I'm looking at a pan filled with world peace right now. It's the answer to all problems. Oh look, tomato paste. A little squirt, a moderate squirt, I would say enough to cover 4 toothbrushes. Just really gives it some color, some flavor. And as you see, I'm smashing this garlic right now. Before everyone got upset about how big the pieces of garlic are. We got some chopped up Calabrian chilies, which just makes anything amazing. Got these chilies in Little Italy. Shout out to Manhattan. My, oh my. So long story short, we had some issues with this. It just was turning off and on. It wasn't staying hot. This is the slowest boiling water in history, yo. We used this as an option so I could look face to face at the camera, so you didn't have to enjoy me from a side profile. You could look me directly in the eyes. But we had issues with it, so we ended up using this. We'll cook the pasta for 3 minutes shorter than whatever it says, because we're gonna incorporate it in the sauce. It's gonna cook more, so we don't wanna overcook it, If it's not al dente, it's not pasta. So yeah, I opted to use fusilli because the little swirls and nooks will capture all of that good Danish creamery butter, and we don't want any of that to go to waste. Okay, pasta's ready. Al dente as it should be. All right, so we're gonna take a splash of this starch water, just a little bit. All right, take another spoonful, make sure this is everything it should be before we drop the pasta in.
Are you gonna put pasta straight in the pan?
Yeah, straight in the pan. And we're gonna eat it out the pan too. There's no guests right now, it's just me. You know how many meals I eat out the pan at home? Oh, that's crazy. Dash of salt. And I could use another dollop of Calabrian. That's why we test things. We test things multiple times when we're not measuring. We'll actually use the big spoon for this. Lift it, baste it, make sure every nook gets exactly what it deserves. Locatelli Romano, only the best. It's also a reason I didn't use that much salt because it has a salty kick to it. Copious amounts. In the building with the basil. If you know me, you know I never put a knife to basil. We don't cook it with the basil, we just add that at the end. Bong, bong. Jerk chicken. Last night's delight. Go-to jerk chicken. Definitely both spots in Crown Heights in Brooklyn. I either go to Pepper's or I go to a spot called Royal Cuisine, 24 hours too. So like I said, there's been many 2, 3, 4 in the morning episodes of me by myself eating chicken off the hood of my car. I'm gently placing yesterday's jerk chicken to decorate. Let it be right there in the center. You know this is a nice colorway. This looks like a fire dunk. And I don't even wear dunks like this, but if a jerk chicken Danish creamery pasta dunk came out, I would definitely rock that. Look at this. Phenomenal. Now is the time to eat it out the pot? Like, what's up? Right now you're looking at buttery, creamy, immaculate excellence. Oh man, look at this butter just dripping off of it. You got this? This is the shot of shots. This is the money shot right here. Wow. This honestly might be the best thing I ever made. Thanks again to Danish Creamery for sponsoring this episode. Click the link, buy a stick or 2 or 3,000 and make your own jerk chicken pasta, you heard?